You guys, my peeps, hello. Um, Maybe not unrelated, but I had the image of being touching something that isn't grounded or that's, you know, gives you a shock. And there are some, I think it's alternating current that you bounce off with. It'll push you backwards, and the other that you can't let go of. And that, and I think that's the direct current. I'm not sure, but you know, there are situations in which you may find yourself just being who you are. You know, you're not you're not trying to manipulate anybody. This is just who you are. This is your style. And somebody, excuse me, somebody may want you to change your style. You know, I don't like it when you flan. And it's probably easier for that person just to walk away, stop engaging with somebody who you find annoying, than it is for the other person to change their whole self. We don't change for each other. Maybe sometimes we do a little bit, but I don't quite get that. With family members and so on, you may hang in there regardless, but you're not going to change your fundamental, in the sense that you're not going to wear the mask for somebody else, in order to appease them or not to scare them or to scare them or whatever it is. And I find, at least in my life, people who are annoyed at who I am, I just get annoyed right back. It's like, then talk to the hand, why are you even engaged, what do you expect me to do about it? So there's some kind of disconnect or misunderstanding that way, perhaps, in your life or in the life of somebody you care about. That's often, I find, the case, is the readings may not apply directly to you, period, end of statement. Or they might resonate, you're hearing it as a message for somebody else, somebody that you love, maybe for the other person. Rue is putting on a show. Okay, temperance. That's somebody who's in balance. There's nothing wrong with who they are. In fact, they warm a situation up. They're a healing presence. They help bring other people into balance. They don't repel and they don't hang on. They're capable of both engaging and disengaging without blame. Major Arcana card. This is somebody whose psyche is, whose core is in accord. They're not leaning to one extreme or the other. They found the center point. It's also a card of divine timing. Don't ask me to hurry up. Don't ask me to slow down. Although that sounds sort of like an ultimatum. In that fire energy of temperance, somebody walking a new path. And it looks to be they're walking away from temperance person. This could be somebody discovering a new path, a more balanced path. Their own path, somebody who's true to themselves. They're not going to go backwards. They're not going to, okay, they're not going to go backwards. This is somebody who's stuck in place, feeling in some kind of mental trap, not trusting the path, feeling like they're unable to take action. They overthink something, and it keeps them stuck. But I think it's more like they're walking away. Wands are directional energy and creative and inspired. They're not the same old path. This is page energy. It's new. It's like breaking trail by doing it. I make the path by walking the path. If I stay here and overthink, pinned down by my own thought process or by what other people think of me, I can't move forward. Under Temperance, 5 of Wands. This is a card of kind of chaotic, which way do we go energy. Everybody disagreeing about the path forward. How we do it, Wands energy, where we head, and nobody's heading anywhere, and that's like a traffic jam. They're blocking each other's. It's chaotic, and it goes nowhere, and it needs to change. 5s indicate a need for change. It's also a card of struggle and of working something out. So it may be this person, perhaps a Sagittarius, is able to walk a new path out of this cage. Bad communication, don't understand things. People don't understand me. It's sort of misunderstanding and misperception. But this Sagittarius person may be working out how to move forward. They may have already done that. They struggled and they found a way forward. Four of Cups. This is a card of passivity, non-action. Feeling something, missing somebody, but not able to take or not willing to risk. This could be depression, or just giving up, a missed opportunity, so busy, stuck in this kind of, I keep getting a rude word for it in my head. I'm trying to come up with a euphemism as a analogous thing to cluster. Struggling to get out of a depression, I think. To get out of the mental trap. Something that says give up. Give up on the connection. It's too hard. It's too much of a struggle. Tell us about the struggle. Page of Pentacles. Well, that's kind of like the electrical shock that makes you hang on. Four of Pentacles. Can't let go, won't move, can't move. Pinned down to what is familiar. 2 4s in a row, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. And in a way, similar energies. I'm too depressed to move. I want to protect what I've got, even if I miss out on an opportunity for some, perhaps healing connection. Something I actually want and I'm passionate about, but this is somebody who's really like almost in a stupor. So they've stopped. there's internal conflict for this person, and maybe also conflict with you, because I think you're the temperance person. They're fighting it. And it's an internal conflict for them, for sure, but it may also be a conflict with other people. Not you, but, people who are interfering, maybe trying to boss them around or say, go this way, go that way. And what they do is just go into a kind of stupor. They're numb, they're immobilized. They want to stay safe. Safe at all costs, basically. They want the cage. And it's a cage of their own making somehow. You've freed yourself, on the other hand, Page of Wands. And again, you can flip it. If it's like, no, I'm the one who's stuck, well, you're the one who knows which one is stuck. I'm just talking about two characters. Nine of Wands, Nine of Rods, card of the wounded warrior, of trying and trying and trying, but trying it perhaps in the same way, again and again and again. Like just engaging in this, like the person who wants you to change, Five of Wands, that's the need for change. And they're trying it, whatever they're doing, Wands energy doing, is exhausting them, and they're doing it the same way, again and again and again, in some kind of pattern. It's sort of like, I want to be stuck. I'm in that pattern. Even though it exhausts me, that's what I do. That's what's familiar. That's what keeps me safe. That's what I'll hang on to. And exhaust my own, fire energy, my own will and purpose and creativity and desire to move forward. No, like, I'll stay in this knot with these other people. And perhaps in a sense of feeling like the victim. I'll stay safe. Okay. Lovers. Card of Gemini. The twins. It used to be called in earlier decks sometimes the card of a decision, of choice. This one is holding back, is choosing to stay safe. I think they're intimidated by the power of this, potential power of this relationship. They think that they'll touch it and never be able to let go, because this is a card of holding on. There may be a struggle to change, but the struggle's exhausting them. It looks like they're holding back from, from the person they love, the person they know is their choice, it's you. I know it, Gemini energy, sword energy. And it's a balanced relationship. It's yin yang. It's somebody who compliments us, loves us back. It's a balanced relationship. This is really like totally imbalanced in the sense that nothing's been resolved. Nothing's changed. Tell me about the Four of Cups, this missed opportunity or depression, or I can see if somebody's holding back from connecting with their person, that's exhausting. That's depressing. it's safe, but it's chaotic. And Three of Cups on Four of Cups. There's something regressive about this, like there was an opportunity to connect. This person may be depressed and withdrawing from the whole, any kind of social interaction. They're clamming up. And it may depress them to see other people connecting and being happy in each other's company. It's a card of celebration and, can be a card of the next holiday, which I think is tomorrow. Tomorrow? Labor Day? Somebody is also tired of, I could be reading it that way, the exact opposite. They're tired of they've tried and tried and tried. And there's still this mess. It's a knot they can't undo. I'm hearing, my heart cries out for you. That Joni Mitchell song, California Coming Home. This is kind of a My Heart Cried Out for You song. Card. But it's a connection that somebody doesn't see, or that they're now numb to. Tell us about Temperance. This card of healing, divine timing. It's the major arcana along with Lovers. So, like the major arcana are really promising. Sorry, I've done it again. I can barely get up. Okay. On that card of Temperance, Sagittarius, balance and healing, we have Hangman, Pisces. Being in suspension. It's not divine timing yet. Somebody's just beginning the new path, and it's based on some kind of emotional deep dive, or they've processed emotions to the point where now they can move. They can move forward in page energy. Breaking trail. Once you escape the mental trap, everything's new. It's a new world. It's uncharted territory. Somebody may be tired of being stuck. I know I've flipped it, but this is like the new perspective card. Look at it a different way. If you're tired of the struggle, if you're tired of the struggle, change it. Work out another way. 5 of Wands. You want to move out of your depression? Connect. Don't isolate. And find, there's a message here, it seems to me, to find your tribe. To find your people. No reason to stay in this mode. It might have been useful. It's a card of practice. It's like, I'll struggle to find a way, but I give. Tell us about the new path. Okay. I kind of hate it when that happens. 2 of Swords. Somebody reached a crossroads, or is going to reach a crossroads. Remember I said something about it's not regressive, it's a new path. But there may be something about the old way of thinking about things that blocks the path. There's an opportunity to go backwards, or to get stuck again in this old way of thinking. And there's something about digging in, not with the brain, but with the heart or with the intuition. If you're presented with this opportunity, okay, Eight of Swords, and in sword energy, right? This is a card of Gemini. Sword energy, I'm stuck. Mercury is out of retrograde now. So there can be forward movement in terms of communication and understanding, the ability to talk about something, to work something out. Tell us about Eight of Swords, please. Well, there's great anxiety here and stress. All these questions, like why am I stuck? When can I get out? What is this block of this crossroads? Blah, blah, blah. Overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. Eight of Cups, a card of walking away. Following your heart and getting out of your head and following your heart. Looking inside, not outside. This is kind of groupthink. That is exhausting. To be pulled in all these directions. It's like, let's go inside and be quiet and on our own. Leave something behind. And go on some path. Break trail, but it's a heart path. Eight of Cups, it's water energy. Not Eight of Swords, up in the head, stuck energy. It's walking away from something and walking towards something else. Based on this enlightenment that you have, your own self, a hermit, the self. 9 cards signify the individual. 9 of Swords. I think somebody else is really scared, anxious about perhaps you walking away from them. I think they can't express their feelings. I think the whole business of the heart path is like, no, I'm sorry, that scares me. I'd rather stay stuck. I'd rather stay stuck. Are you kidding me? Enter into this kind of relationship? Where I see and am seen, pulling the covers over the head. No, that freaks me out. One more. Knight of Cups. That is perhaps somebody coming out of seclusion to make a love offer, leaving something else behind, and going forward to a higher love, to 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Yeah, moving into, a friendly environment where everybody cares about each other. I hate this because I'm running out of battery, but here I go. Knight of Swords. Suddenly somebody's coming out with something to say. 6 of Cups. Devil. That's that I am hanging on and I can't let go energy. And it's a bit toxic. It's also very passionate. Emperor. Divine masculine. They might be wanting to tell you that they've taken control of whatever this devil energy was, something that was dominating them, that had them chained up and unable to move. They were numb, they couldn't move. But they've taken control of that. They've like stepped into their power. Aries energy. I'm going to do this. Like I'm going to work. The devil is also a card of hard work to free yourself. This is what I'm going to do. I'm owning it. I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm ready to talk to my soulmate. I'm bringing in some sort of explanation or truth about what had me stuck. It could be anything. It's this energy. Earth energy, Capricorn. Stuck. And what's this guy going to do? I think he's going to get unstuck. Work hard at it. Take control. Own it. Own his connection to the soulmate. Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Three of Cups, Lovers, Eight of Cups, Lovers, Hangman, the deep dive, out of suspension. It's divine timing, at least to start on the path. It's going to be a fairly long journey and it may be exhausting. But somebody's really stepping up in that same fire energy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to free myself. I'm going to get out of this mental trap. I'm going to overcome my fear. I may be giving it an optimistic slant, but that's how I read. Most of the time, optimistic, because I believe in you guys. I believe in us. I believe in our ability to work our way, to loosen the knots and get out of what holds us back and get on the path. There's time, but, Hermit energy is card of time. It's not infinite time. This is an energy that walks the path, gets the enlightenment and moves on it. Night energy on the love path. Eight of Cups, the love path. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you to the new subscribers and the old subscribers. And if you want to subscribe, it's free. You just hit the button down below. I'm sorry, Rue. What was that? That was weird. I might have hit her with... Anyways, do it now. Yeah, and go like this if you want to. And, you can join. That's kicking into the channel, a little monthly fee to get a couple of readings more a month. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. I'll be here.